775 here with a new product. We had two new products last year, the Luna Volt and the Luna Vault. And so we wanted to build a carport. We're jokingly calling it the cowport because it's here on the farm. And just wanted to take standard Sinclair materials and design up a cowport. So it's basically just putting two ground mounts together and splicing it. So I took direct tie trusses and had some other trusses kicking around that we're going to use as splices. A little overkill, but the bolts line up, so that's nice. So what we're going to do is we'll have 4 8 purlins and cantilevers. We can put 48 450 watt panels on this array with 6 posts. It's kind of nice. And I've already run, well, these dirt areas where there were old shredders. I took them out, and we've got conduits in here from them that go back to my powerhouse. So conduits go over there, and they go to where Willis is in my powerhouse. So we redirected them to right here. We got 3 2-inch conduits. We're gonna take one, and we're gonna put an EV charger on that post. We're gonna take 2 and run over there so we can wire our array. And then we're gonna take one, which I gotta redirect this 1.5 inch, and I wanna take some solar, some DC to this building for a couple of reasons. We've got an AC/DC HVAC unit that I used to have hooked up, so that's one reason. And the other is when we do our Luna Volts shipping containers here, we wanna use this array to test them on the DC side. We test the AC side, but we didn't test the DC side last time. So when we fully commission these Luna Volts, they will be tested and they will at least run this building with some compressors and HVAC and lights and things. And we'll be able to charge the batteries and do everything we need to fully commission, know that that Luna Vault works perfect before she goes down the road. Good morning. In lieu of a scissor jack, we're using the work truck. We're putting the panels up on the cowport. We're just calling it a cowport because I've got cows. It's a carport, cowport, hay storage, vehicle storage, EV charger. It's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna figure out if we can. We'll make this a little rain tight in here. We got some ideas. And maybe you have some better ideas. That would be cool too. We'll throw that out to the YouTube solar community. But we really just need to water tight these bays. And again, I don't really want to block the production from the bifacial, but I'm up, there's flashing. Now the direct tie has the spacing pretty much equal. So I know Sunmoto makes a rubber gasket, but some people said they don't last long. So what do you think? What's the best way to waterproof this? And maybe you'll have better ideas once we get it done. All right, we'll be back. 48 panels going up. So this is just 2 ground mounts put together in a way that produces a nice canopy that we're doing all sorts of things with. So there's 48 panels on here. We have 42 going to a Sol-Ark 15K, and we have 6 going to an AC/DC air conditioner, which is running 100% on solar right now. So the back row of posts are 16 footers. The front row are 14 footers. We also, for us, this is going to be a multi-purpose structure. We're using it for testing as we run things like the Luna Vault shipping container with 6 15Ks in it. We're going to hook up to that, commission, test the inverters out, so we'll have solar for that. But we're also going to be running our office off of it. And so that's why there's so many disconnects out here. We also added an EV charger, as we have 2 EVs that we like to keep topped off, and it's very handy to have that. And we also put a panel out here that we're sub-feeding off of our office building. So we're gonna add more to this. We're gonna add some lights, some receptacles, cool things, looking at rain waterproofing using something that will not block the bifacial panels. These are the KB Solar 450s. And again, so what we did was we just put 2 ground mounts together, raised it up, and these splices will improve. Talk to Sinclair about that already. They've got some nice splices. I just took some existing trusses. So everything here is Sinclair. Everything right down to the bolts and the direct tie trusses and purlins, everything is, there's nothing we've added to the bill of material of this canopy than what Sinclair already stocks, manufactures, and ships to us. So we just took from our Sinclair stock over there. And again, I just been staring at the Sinclair steel. It sits here, and we thought, why not put two of those together? And that's what we did one day. And we've had a lot of requests for this kind of structure. It's great as a shade structure, great for storing trucks, cars, equipment underneath it. We've had some customer battery racks and things we stuck under here. So I'm using it just around the farm and around the business to keep things out of the sun, out of the weather. And so let me know what you think. So we've got, again, 48 panels on this. We've got over 21 kW. You couldn't build a structure if you were framing a pole barn or something that would be as inexpensive as this. Plus this would power your home. If you've seen some of our other videos, we're also thinking of putting the outdoor version we're calling the Lunavolt just outside of these spaces. We'd put it out here, and so you could have a SkyRack canopy, a Lunavolt of any size or version, but there would basically be one inverter's worth of solar for one of these. The other cool thing is you could just keep going, just like you're building a ground mount. You can just keep going. We start on the east and head west. So it's possible to expand or build a couple of them. So this becomes a very handy storage building and one that can power your home. So kind of liking it, really liking it. So we just, I cleaned it out. I had so many things. I've had my tractor and my skid steer and solar panels, and I just wanted to show you how big of a space it is. And it is quite large. You got like 14 feet in that bay, 17 feet in this bay. So you're a good 40 feet of the post, but you got the overhang. So I would just say, you know, you're probably 45 by 40 under roof. It's a pretty good size. And for the cost, I don't think you could build anything this cheap and this awesome out of wood. So tell me what you think. This is what we're calling the SkyRack canopy at this point. And Sinclair was kind of worried that they were going to get bombarded. So if you're interested in one of these, they're going to have you talk to us for the design. We're working together with Sinclair on it. So if you're interested in one, please contact Practical Preppers. You can contact Sinclair and they're going to turn you to us. So that's fine. So if you talk to Dunley or Kyle up there, they're probably going to refer you to us, and then we'll talk to you about it, design it up for you, and then we will send a purchase order to Sinclair to get it to you. And we could ship it from this location as well. So let me know what you think. This is the SkyRack canopy. So we keep adding products. This is a new one for us. The Lunavolt. We're building out that 300 kilowatt hour storage powerhouse. And then our check out our latest videos with the Lunavolt. It's an outside installation, outdoor installation. So, all right, what other cool things could we do to this? We thought some cool LED lights, some receptacles. We have a lot of interest in this, so let me know what you think. Anyway, you might think of improving it, but we got a pretty good high entry. People are going to ask, so I can fit my work truck with a ladder rack and ladders on it under here, and I think I'm right at 8 feet clearance. So that's pretty high. All right, let me know what you think. This is Engineer 775 signing out.